Carbengo said, find the flaws early so you can correct them before it's too rooted in the system.
Yeah, it's also a case of like making sure that the game design document isn't wrong. Like, there's only so much you can design on paper before you start finding okay, so Crowd Craving has this amazing ability where everything just seems to flow really well on paper. And in my, like, there's a thing called the mind's eye. It's like the theater of the mind, you know, that sort of place where you can envision, like a good game designer can envision what a game will feel like before they even make it. And like, they should be able to both understand what makes their idea good as well as articulate the particulars to their development team so that they can build the thing that they need to build. And in the case of Crown of Craving, we ran into a problem where the takedown system was a little too convoluted, at least in the initial design that we had for us. So we've decided to sort of take a step back and make it less complicated. Like, that's something you can always do when your games start to get a little out of hand, is just kind of take it back to the very basics of development. And in our case, it was, instead of doing all this stuff where you have to like micromanage things like spinning plates mechanics or anything like that, we just kind of went with, you've got to manage your resource, and you've got to make sure that the guards don't get bored. And that's about the extent of it, right? Like, you just need to make sure that if you're dealing with multiple guards at the same time, that they don't get frustrated enough to just take control away from you. And we do that by just, allowing the player to pick which guard they're going to currently focus on with an animation. And then the other guards kind of stand in the background and just, nod in appreciation until it is their turn. It's kind of cool. It's a really good system. And that's something that we sort of managed to fix in the prototyping, that's why I'm super proud of how this prototype, it's taken a lot longer than I anticipated, but the prototyping has done wonders for matching the expectations of the game design document for sure.